Survivors of intimate partner violence are not the darkness that they endured, they are the light that refused to surrender. From February to September 2023, we traveled to each of the 10 regions of Cameroon to meet some of the victims of intimate partner violence, to listen to them, exchange ideas, and provide experts to accompany them in their healing. The Unite for a Better Life Cameroon project is a social norm and behavior change intervention that uses cultural ceremonies to deliver a gender transformative curriculum to men and women in intimate relationships. The project is an evidence-based approach which recorded the success in the behavioral change of couples in Ethiopia, where it was first implemented. In Cameroon, we used two approaches: in-person sessions and the listening to series of drama skits, debates in podcast form, which were adapted to Cameroon's cultural context. Kickstarting from the Centre region, moving up to the littoral, then the Southwest region, specifically in Tole, a rural community where we gathered that intimate partner violence had become a common situation for couples, and rapes went unreported while perpetrators moved freely. The men here were quite expressive on intimate partner violence and related causes. Next were the South and East regions, respectively. In these regions, like the others, participants comprised women with disabilities, albinism, and hearing impairment. To the last, a sign language interpreter was used to establish effective communication. In the month of May 2023, a scheduled trip to the restive Northwest region was postponed due to insecurity and later rescheduled. However, the project was implemented here without the podcast, which required about 50 participants, a number which we were cautioned would attract the wrong attention on the project team. The West region was our 7th lab. Here, we met again with a handful of women, originally from the Northwest region, now seeking shelter. Here too, we came across women with fresh traumatic experiences of intimate partner violence. Then came the September to remember. Leap Girl Africa was breaking through a terrain completely new to her. In a total of 12 days, the formidable team implemented Unite for a Better Life Cameroon in the Sudano-Sahel zone. Participants' eagerness to share and exchange on the topic soothed the team's backache from traveling for 19 exhausting hours to covering a distance of 966 kilometers from Gaundari to Marwa. And because we are restructuring project implementation in a way that monitors, evaluates, and sustains impact in the lives of beneficiaries, in January 2024, 3 months after concluding fieldwork in the 10 regions, a psychosocial support workshop and counseling was organized as part of the needs identified. Through this project, about 400 women from diverse backgrounds, ethnicities, religious inclinations, and social strata were impacted. Some intimate relationships were rebuilt through the effective communication and counseling. Thanks to the technical support of our tutor ministry, the Ministry of Women's Empowerment and the Family, beneficiaries were drilled on identifying the cycle of violence and provided with an updated referral pathway. These results would not have been possible without the financial support of Féministes en Action, the Agence Française de Développement, through Care Cameroon International. Leap Girl Africa is grateful to the beneficiaries who trusted her processes and intentions, and for joining her on a journey of co-creative, united, and healthier intimate relationships, without which the social fabric is weakened. We are glad to announce that about 30 victims of intimate partner violence have received one-on-one free psychological follow-up. Many families have known better days since our implementation and clamor for a continuation. Leap Girl Africa is on a mission to create a GBV-free community where the rights of women and girls in their diverse intersectionality are respected and protected. Flexible and core funds will thus go a long way to achieving our dream of one day creating a safe house for victims of all forms of violence.